Hey guys, Lost here, and I'm going to review my top 5 picks for the mods of the month for January. Hope you guys enjoy. So starting off at number 5 is a little map mod that I found on the Steam Workshop. This will not be the only map mod I will be reviewing for this month. This map is called Calm. It is a decently sized, rocky terrain map that has pathways kind of leading through this, I guess, sweeping canyon. It is slightly empty, but I'm not going to lie, it is a very interesting map to fly around and check out, and it would be a lot of fun to actually get onto this map to play with other people, maybe some type of scenario. This map is really cool, and I thought it served well for a number 5 spot on the countdown, because I always do like map mods that are put together really well, and this is definitely one of those mods. So if you are looking for a new map mod to add to your ever-expanding collection of terrain in Arma 3, this is definitely one, because it is extremely unique, and I've never really seen a terrain done like this in any Arma game. So I recommend checking it out. Starting off at number 4, we have a mod called the Chechen Republic of Ichkeria Armed Forces. If you have ever played the RHS Armed Forces of the Russian Federation mod or the RHS Escalation mod, it basically takes all of the add-ons from the Russian side of things and adds on a few more details to it, a few more outfits, a few more weapons, that adds a little more flavor, kind of encompassing more of that surrounding area than just, Russia. It does add a few new guns here and there and some different outfits to wear, all from the Chechen Republic style of military. It gives off a very DayZ vibe if you've ever played DayZ Standalone or just the original DayZ mod, because that's kind of the area where Chernarus, or at least that kind of terrain and style, really took place. If you are into that Cold War and post-Cold War era, kind of like that DayZ provides, definitely check out this mod, because this is what it really, gives off. It's a lot of things that would be in that type of scenario. I thought it was a cool mod, because I always like gear mods. So go check it out if you're interested. I thought it was pretty cool. So at number 3, we have a mod called the Marine Expeditionary Force. This mod adds in all kinds of weapons and gear to Arma 3, revolving around the United States Marines. Now, when I downloaded this mod, it actually had quite a bit more content than I first expected. Rather than just a few weapons here or there or a few outfits, it actually had a lot of different choices that I didn't really realize at first, which I was happy to discover. This mod adds 46 uniforms, 28 vests, 29 pieces of headgear, and 25 backpacks, and about 24 different weapons into Arma 3 that you can use around in the virtual arsenal or use out in missions. This mod was created back in April, but was just updated here in February, adding in quite a bit more content than it originally had. So downloading this mod was really cool. I know I've covered Marine gear mods before, but this was another one that I thought was pretty neat and a really cool mod to check out, because I'm always a fan of gear mods adding into Arma and making things more different and more fun to play around with, because as we know, the vanilla Arma 3 is not the most interesting thing all the time. Now here are a few images made by the creator showing off some of the content that this mod provides. On top of all of the different gear, there's a lot of different camouflage that the gear comes in, so that you can really play in all kinds of environments with all kinds of weapons and outfits that will just fit that scenario, because being able to fit any situation is definitely a huge part of Arma and just playing tactically in general. Now obviously, on top of the gear, there are some vehicles that comes with this mod, like helicopters and ground vehicles such as Humvees. If you're into gear mods like this, I definitely recommend going and checking this one out. Making our way down to number 2, we have a mod called Winter Town. What better way to suit January than with a snowy town in the middle of the Midwestern United States. I'm going to be honest, this mod, I did not have high hopes downloading this mod. I didn't expect it to look as good as it does, but it is actually extremely well done and well made. All of the houses are extremely well textured, and driving down the streets you can see Christmas lights hanging all around the trees and the bushes and on the roofs of the houses, which I think is just super cool. You know, you don't usually come across a mod, especially a map mod, that is this well worked and this, well put together. There's a lot of mods that are kind of, pretty shaky, but this, I was extremely impressed with this mod. One thing that I found was interesting was that they didn't center it around, some European or some Russian style, area. This is a terrain set in the Midwestern United States, which is not a thing you usually see in Arma. The map is not very large, but it does revolve around a little Midwestern suburban town that looks really nice, and it straight up surprised me. I can't say anything else than that. It looks great, it feels great, and I loved flying around and just taking a look at what this map had to offer. Finishing off at number 1 is a map mod called the United States of America, which is currently 5-starred on the Steam Workshop. I try not to just pick all mods I see ranked right up there in the Steam Workshop. I do try to go out and find some other ones that people might not realize exist, but when I saw this one, I decided, why not? Why not check out a map based in a fictional terrain in the United States? Like I said with the last map mod, you don't tend to see maps that are based around the United States, and if they are not, very large. But this one is a 10 by 10 kilometer map, much larger than the last one, with a lot more things in it. The terrain is set kind of in a suburban or semi-rural area. There is a farm, not 2 farms actually, taking up sections of the map, as well as, suburban houses and a little school, and there's, grocery stores around. A lot like, your average, I suppose, American city or town. I highly recommend going and checking this mod out, especially the Winter Town and this one, because these two maps are just some of the coolest map mods I've honestly seen in Arma. I've reviewed a lot of mods in general, but I have also reviewed a lot of maps, and this is definitely one of the coolest ones. If any of you do decide to download it off of the Steam Workshop, there is an IP address that are actually put there by the creator with a TeamV Team server running on this map. I have not checked it out to see if it's still up, but if it is, I might get on there and play it a bit to see kind of what this map is like, actually put into use, because you don't usually get to do that with a lot of these maps. So we're getting to the end. I want to thank you guys for watching. All links to these mods will be in the description. If they don't work, please let me know and I will comment them. For some reason, they will work when I post them, but I guess sometimes they get messed up for whatever reason. So please let me know on that. I hope you guys have enjoyed these mods. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. Hello everybody, this is Chase. While Lost has been having fun on YouTube, I've been running Officially Lost on Twitch. The link is in the description below, so don't be afraid to come check us out.